Okay. Well, it's I'm going to have to speak up because when the waterproof backing's on this and the sound is quite muffled, if it doesn't come out very clearly I'll have to do a separate audio thing, but we'll see how we get on. Well, I'm coming out with Nini, Amy on Nini, and I'm on Lucky. The reason I've chosen to come out on Lucky is because he does do this job very well as escort for Nini, because she's quite a nervous little pony, and she finds traffic. She has a problem with traffic, even though she's never seen traffic, and it's going to take a long time for Nini not to react to just cars, even cars. So, and she didn't like water either. She's really water averse, but so many puddles, she's having to walk through them, so this is really good for her. So this is the second ride this morning for Nini. So we've been for a ride, we've come back, and we're going back out again, because it's often more productive to go for two rides, do a ride, come back and go for another ride, than to do a long ride. So hopefully she'll be a bit quieter on this second ride. When I say quieter, I mean more confident actually. So when there's no traffic, she has to go in front, and when there's traffic we have various strategies to help her cope. And horses copy other horses' behaviour, so what the idea is that she'll eventually copy Lucky, who is good with, well, he's good with normal traffic, but we're not going on any main roads, and we're not going to go past any lorries unless they're stationary. So he doesn't take any notice of the traffic, and so hopefully she'll soon copy him. And she's, in a sense, not ready to go out on her own because of the traffic. If it wasn't for the traffic, she could be hacking out on her own, green as she is. I call green horses. She sometimes gets stuck and says, no, I'm not going, but with perseverance and encouragement we can go. There's no straight lines, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is that she goes forward. And as I've explained to Amy again and again and again, you know, if she has her head facing forward in the direction she's going, you avoid all this spinning and things, because she's just the sort to do that. But she won't do that because Amy will she'll keep her head facing forward. So yeah, she has to go out in front, and Lucky's going home quite soon, so I'll really miss him for this job, because he's got a small stride, so he doesn't, you know, go out in front. You know, he'll keep up with her, and he can be very supportive, and if she's having a little crisis of confidence, he doesn't take any notice. So he's got a very important nanny job. When he's gone, I think probably Lizzie will have that job. I probably could do it on Jupiter now, but he wouldn't be my horse of choice. And down the bottom of this lane there's a huge great puddle because we've had so much rain. The water has collected, and we've spent a bit of time there this morning because to begin with Nini thought she thought, oh, I'm not going into that. And of course then when Lucky came in too as well, you know, there was all this splashing sound and he flicked water on her, which she thought was dreadful. So it'd be good to do it again. So she has to go first and Lucky has to stop, and the minute she goes on, Lucky comes on too. So, but she has to make the decision to go on. It's all this painstaking work day after day until they get the idea that they have to go forward, and they don't know it automatically. And what of course she'd love to do is just follow Lucky, but she can't do that. So it is a mixture, because she follows Lucky when there's traffic for safety's sake. If we didn't know her history and the fact that her owner had her since foaled, we would automatically think that she had a problem with traffic. There was an incident with traffic, or she, you know, a car hit her, because she is so I don't like to use the term bad because it's quite negative, but she's very, very traffic averse, and to get her so that she's like a normal, to get her used to traffic and fully accepting of traffic with a mare who is so traffic averse is going to take, it's certainly not going to be 2 months, but you know, we'll do our best, and Amy does a grand job of supporting her. And well, you'll see what she does when we meet some traffic. She's like many of them, better when stop eating stuff. She's better when she meets the traffic coming towards her, although she's not good with that either, but coming behind is especially challenging for her. But she has much praise when, you know, she's managed to hold it together and met something, and over time, providing we can avoid some incidents, she'll no doubt improve.